What's up guys, welcome back to Tricky Carping. I am down at Polebridge Farm today on Kew Lake. I've been a member of this water now for a few years. It is a members only water, and then after that it's £25 a night. So we're down for a session for 48 hours and I'm joined today with Mike, the lake owner, who'll tell you a little bit about the lake. Come on in, Mike.
Tricky.
Yeah, he's hiding behind his beard and glasses.
Yeah.
So Mike's going to tell you a little bit about the lake. You know more than I do.
Yep. So, well, it's the Kew Lake. We are fishing from an island. It's a little bit different to a normal lake.
Yeah.
So I designed it in 2008.
Yeah.
Built it in 2009, and the idea is that everybody fishes from this island where we are, and you fish outwards. And you've got a marker to the left, marker to your right, and that's your water. Nobody fishes from the outside at all. So you never have anybody casting into your water.
Yeah, that's right.
Conflict free. As you said, it's members only. You book online, so you book your peg online, so you don't have to play bucket bingo when you get here. You just get here and you're on it. Set up. It's 6.92 acres of water, so 7 acres of water, 13 pegs, and there's about how many fish are in here? We don't know. We put 300 in. In 2008 when we opened it,
and they've had a bit of funky time since.
They did. The bread those first few years, the bred quite prolifically, and now I would guess 400 to 500. Anybody that tells you they know how many is in here is lying, because I don't know. Nobody knows. Biggest one is a common called taffy. And that is £38.5. That came out in Christmas this year just gone. So I'm expecting her to do 40 this year, which will be nice.
Hopefully on the end of our lines.
That'll be nice. And so we've got that one pushing 40. We've got a few others getting that way, so we've got quite a few 30s in here now. Shed loads of 20. A lot of the ones that bred in here are now 20s as well.
The big ones.
Yeah, so the big ones are actually from our original stock. So some of them are VS, and some of these are Taffy, Tammy, and the ghosties, the commons. They're all the ones that came from the original course lake. So we put them in at about, no bigger than £16, and so they're up to high 30s now. So they're
the ones you want.
They're done fantastically well. So they're proper old carp, 30-year-old carp, and they put up a hell of a fight. Stunning fish, and that's the thing here. You don't know whether you're going to get a VS scaly, a zip. We don't really have any proper leathers, but there's a few that way. We've got ghosty, common, cross ones. We've got some really nice dark mirrors, dark commons. All sorts.
Everything.
There's everything. So
and catfish.
And horrible catfish. But as the peg next year was £62 last night.
So there's a £62 cat came out last night. There is, who knows how many cats there is. There's also a good head of cats.
We put a dozen in there. There's a few come through as well. So there's a few. I think 67 is the biggest cat. We've got some nice fish. We've got ladies, gents, disabled toilets on site. We've got showers on site. So if you're doing a longer session, you're very free to use the toilets as well. And the toilets, you definitely use the toilets. If you want to use the showers, you can do. And also for our members, we've just opened another lake. It's called the M Lake because it's the shape of an M. That's not narcissistic because I'm called Mike. Nothing to do with that.
Mike's Lake.
It's just a fortuitous coincidence. And that's a day ticket water, as Tricky well knows because he helped me build it. He's the chief digger driver. So that's what we've got here. So a couple of lakes to go for the members.
So so that, in a summary, is what we can offer what Mike can offer at Polebridge Farm, not me. Nothing to do with me. But what you can offer at Polebridge Farm. And this session we are down on Kew Lakes, like we say. I'm here for 48 hours. I'll see what I can get out. Hopefully I'll have a fish to show you guys along the way. So this is the rigs I'm going for. IQD rig, like I use everywhere. It's got wafter on there that I've salted. It's been salted in the tub, and just a little pop-up that I've trimmed down on the back end of that. I'm just gonna give this hook a little sharpen, and then get these rods out. So I've got 2 rods on this exact rig, then another rod I'm going to put on a zig. I have had the deeper around, I've chucked the deeper chirp around, and I found a little hole around 9 foot deep. So I'm going to put all 3 rods in that hole, and the zig I'm just going to work my depths and see if I can find a bite at any layer. But hopefully, the sun is blazing today. It's not ideal for fishing, to be honest. It was perfect yesterday, it was overcast, raining, so hopefully it changes again today. It is meant to rain a little bit and overcast this afternoon, so that should hopefully bring on a bite. But the weather at the minute, the sun is absolutely blazing. It's nice to sit in, it's not ideal for fishing. It's razor sharp back now. 1 rig ready to attach and cast out. So this is the zig rig I've made up. I don't know if you can see that, but it's 2 8mm pop-ups. CC more do these in a tub. They come in all different colours and sizes, and I've put them on a little hair on the back of a hook, and they'll pop up in the water perfectly as a zig. There's no artificial baits allowed on here, so that's how I overcome this, with 2 8mm pop-ups. Choose any colours I wanted out of the tub. I just happened to choose yellow and black for today. So it's been raining now for a good 2 hours. There's been plenty of action behind me though. There's been a fair few fish showing out in the back bay. Just before it started raining, I had an absolutely blistering take. I was pretty much sat on top of the rods. I was sat on the edge of my bivvy, on the edge of my bed, just looking at the rods, and it just screamed off. Picked the rod up, there was a fish on for no longer than 2 or 3 seconds, and it bumped off. So it's a little bit of a kick in the teeth, but stay at it. I put the rod straight back out on the same spot, with the same rig, same bait, just a wafter topped off with a trimmed down pop-up, and then I've put 1 spod straight over the top of it, bang on the money. So hopefully we can manage to grab another bite before the night comes in. We've still got about another 2 hours left before it gets dark, but we are forecast a lot more rain, so we'll just see how it goes.
Where's the water?
Right. Well, we're approaching 24 hours now. We come here yesterday at 12 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock on our second day. I'm currently blanking after losing 1 yesterday, but my mate Joe is into 1, so hopefully we can get this one on the bank, and we'll get a few photos. Get in. 27, yeah, 27 bang on that, isn't it? 27. Great way to start off on a new water. 27 pounder. We'll take a couple of photos of this fish, and we'll get it back. Hopefully I can get one in the bag, but I'm currently blanking. That's why I'm recording Joe's fish and not mine.
Come on, new PB, come on!
Get in. This is where he falls in. Gone. Well, no longer after Joe's just put that fish back. I've just cast it to a showing fish on the far margin, and we're in. Well, I haven't seen it yet, but the one we seen showing on the far side was a mirror. Maybe looked high doubles, low 20s. Get in. Get in. So this is my first fish this session. Only 17 pound, only a baby compared to what the gup's doing here. Still a lovely fish nonetheless. It's got a little a little nick on the top of its head. I'm not sure what's happened there, so we'll get some propolis on that and try and treat it, but it's good to be off the mark, especially with Joe catching a PB. It's nice for me to get one, and this was just like I say, a cast to a showing fish. I'm going to get the rod straight back out, put a little bit of bait around it, and hopefully there's a lot more of these to come. But let's see how we get on. Let's get this one back, we'll get some photos, and then crack on. Fish number 2, we're into fish number 2. Showing fish across that back bay again, but this rod's been in most of the day, to be fair, and it's seen no action, but the fish has still kept showing, so I've left it there. Get in. Fish number 2 in the bag. Come and have a look. Similar size to the one we had earlier. Fish number 2 of the session, £22 from the back of the bay. Oh, it's a long old thing. It doesn't want to stay still. £22 from the back of the bay. Stay at it. I'm going to walk around again, put a few more boilies over the top of it, some fresh hook baits, and hopefully we can get some more before the night's out. Hopefully grab a 30. Let's get some photos of it and get it back. Right. Just stop.
Think about me one more time before you go. Someday you'll know. Someday you'll know. You know what I'm going to say? I've been feeling this way for far too long. And now you're gone. Took me away from all of my fears. Kept me away from all of my tears. Now you're gone.
Good lad.
He's in.
Now I'm lost.
What a scrap. Fish number 3 from the back bay, £16. They're coming in now, so hopefully we can get a couple more. Mike's going to let me catch a 40, aren't you?
I know you got my full permission.
Right, I'll get this one straight back, get the rod back on the money, hopefully getting a few more. Hey, steady on, steady on. So this is the view from the back side of the lake. You can see my bivvy on the other side. What I've done is I've casted my lead all the way over the other side. So it's landed, can I find it? So it's landed on the far bank. There's my lead, no rig attached. And I've brought around with me a bucket of bait. Inside here is my rig. I'll take this rig out. Clip my rig on, and I've got my mate Joe on the other side who's going to pick the rod up. When I throw this into the water, he's going to pull the line down tight, and then I'll just put a sprinkling of bait over the top. Right, so I've put a little sprinkling of bait over it. I'm fishing in around 4 foot of water there. It is a shelf on the back. I didn't honestly expect to be fish coming up to this shelf, but I've had 3 from that area now, so I think I've gone through around 2 kilos of bait as well, which is quite a lot for this time of year. But they're liking it. I've had 3 fish, and I think I've gone through around 2 kilos of bait as well, which is quite a lot for this time of year. But they're liking it. I've had 3 fish, and there's only been the odd one or two out other than that I know of anyway, so it's working, so we'll stick with him. It's around 6:30 at night now. Probably go back round, have some tea. Hopefully there's another one or two in it before the night ends, but we'll have a walk back round, get back to the rod. Well, what an absolutely epic day it's been. As of about 6 hours ago, I was blanking the first 24 hours, and then the last 6 hours I've had 3 fish. But like I say, I'm 100% confident in everything I do, and I think that speaks for a lot of things in carp fishing. If you're confident in what you're doing, stick at it. Let's say I've probably gone through around 2.5 kilos a bit, which is a lot of bait for this time of year. But it's put me 3 fish on the bank, and there's people around me who are blanking or not doing as well. So just stick with it. I'm just going to get this fire on for the night now. Find that lighter. Get a bit of warmth back into us. Hopefully we'll get some more fish to show you. When I get the fire going. So you can buy these logs down in the log store provided, just on the car park of Kew Lake. It's only about 100-yard walk. Grab some logs and some kindling for £5. Keep you nice and warm on the cold nights. Right, it's our last morning now on Kew. Last night was absolutely motionless. After that last bite I had at whenever it was 6:30, 7 o'clock, there was not a single sniff or a beep. After that there was no signs. So I left them out all night since I've got up this morning, and around 8:30, 9 o'clock I've just rechucked all 3 rods to the far margin. I've walked round and put a scattering of bait over the top of the rods. So we've got till 12 o'clock today, and it is now 9:38, so we've still got a couple of hours left, but hopefully we can grab another bite before we leave. But what a venue. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video with me, guys, and I hope I've put it into detail as much as I can for you. If you have enjoyed watching it, leave a thumbs up and please subscribe. But this video is not over yet. Hopefully I'll have another fish to show you before it ends. Don't forget, guys, that I've got a huge giveaway running at the moment with hundreds of pounds worth of tackle. All you simply have to do is subscribe to my channel and guess how many boilies are in a bucket. It is that easy. I'll leave a link above this video and also a photo of the thumbnail, which you will find on my channel. Please have a go, guys. It is completely free and you could win a huge bundle of tackle. Well, that is the end of our session now down at Kew Lakes. I'm just about to pull 3 rods in, and it's just starting to rain as well. It's not been an easy weekend weather-wise. The sun has been red hot. It did rain for a couple of hours on our first day, which was perfect, and I think that's what spurred the fish on to feed a little bit more. But we've had 3 on the bank anyway, well 4 including Joe's 27-pounder. It's been a good session. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, till I make another video, peace out.